mine is One Bank United, which has a location in Miami. Most of these banks have online banking, so you don't have to live in that city or that state. Just go through the process of communicating with them or contacting them and just do what you got to do. We need to practice what Marcus Garvey has been saying since, well, back then. We need to start looking out for our own. I'm sorry, not every white person is a racist. Not every black person loves black people, but it's true, right? It's true.
Hold on. I'll be to say it again. Say it
Not
again.
every white person is a racist, and not every black person loves black people. Some of them just hate in on their own self. I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna call name, but last night when I was about to post about Representative John Lewis, I was just scanning through Facebook a little bit before I made a comment, and I saw this particular brother. I think you know who he is, but I'm not gonna say his name. And under the information that Representative Lewis had died, this sucker put good riddance. I'm like, what the frick? Have you ever marched? Okay, did you get a fractured skull for doing something worthwhile? No, your punk ass did nothing, but I don't want to violate his memory, so I'm not gonna cuss or anything like that. But it goes back to, again, not every black person loves black people.
I'm sorry. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who? Call names. Call names. We call names.
Are we live on Facebook or something?
Yeah, we are. Call names.
I ain't gonna call no name, man. I ain't gonna call no name. I'm gonna tell you after.
You got to,
Yeah,
I don't want
I mean,
to know
you
after.
probably don't even know. You probably don't even know who he is. But then again, I really don't know because we shared a lot of the same friends on Facebook.
Correct.
But when I saw that last night, I was like, you've got to be kidding. What did Representative John Lewis ever do to your punk ass? How many times have you been arrested for marching, protesting, for anything pertaining to Black lives? And of course, the new front right now is the new movement, of course, is Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And I was reading something the other day, did a lot of reading, as I always do, where people were getting upset. And I remember I, too, was one of those people that got upset about why isn't it that Black Lives Matter or the Black Lives Matter movement isn't doing anything about black-on-black crime or black-on-black killings? And it's because the Black Lives Matter movement was pretty much, their focus is on black lives being killed by the police. But I think at a certain point, these brothers and sisters should put a segment or should have a focus, a partial focus, or take some of that focus and put it on black, because, and a lot of that I believe has to do with education, loving ourselves, loving our black and brown sisters. And again, a lot of education will have to go into that, and that means resources. So I know they're being funded by George Soros, so maybe they could get some money from George to put into that. I don't know, I'm just saying, you know. But I think it would be a good investment. So we've got Rio in the room, and we've got DJ Mekka Rose also in the room. So as we're on Facebook right now, I'm going to go ahead and start mentioning some of these small businesses. But before I do that, I need to give enough respect to our listeners on iTunes Radio, enough respect to you. Thank you for tuning in every Saturday to hear what we have, and to really boost the ratings of the show, because I understand we do have a pretty large audience. So enough respect to our iTunes Radio listeners. And then on Sundays, the show is being heard in its recorded format on islandbeachradio.net. So let me mention some of these businesses. Traveling Yard Sale. Contact Darlene. The phone number is 321-8063. No, is that a 3 or 5? Dang it. Was that a 3? That's a 3? Okay, 3677.
Yeah, look like a 36.
Text her only on that. And let me use this opportunity to say, please watch your fonts. Not every font is readable, okay? 407-6920. That's a 5? It's got to be a 5. It looked like a 5.
567, yeah.
0549. And you can email travelingyardsale@yahoo. Oh, no, that's an email. That's a website.
But you know, it's bad that both of we have on glasses, you know.
I was about to say speak for yourself, then I realized no, you have to speak for both of us because we both have on glasses.
We both-
Oh Lord of mercy. Okay, so that's traveling yard sale. Contact Darlene. And let's go on to the next one. And pick up only. Okay, so they're practicing that safe distancing deal.
Yeah, I
Let
like
her
that.
know
I
when you
like
come
that.
in.
I like that.
Curbside pick up only. Bridget M. Bennett. Bridget, when we first started this show almost 7 years ago, Bridget was the first guest on this show. And when I did my Caribbean Jazz, she was my host, one of those events. So Bridget Law Center, LLC, immigration and business law attorneys. Let me go to her site. It is located at 302 West Orange Street, Groveland, Florida, 34736. And her phone number for the office is 352-557-8989. And you can always email Yesenia at BennettLawCenter.com. So that is Bennett Law Center. Harry Singh, Sita Singh of Lotus Insurance Group, phone number 407-889-8872-1220 West Colonial Drive, Suite 300A, Winter Garden. And again, the phone number for that is 407-889-8872. We've got to go into our first guest, Mr. Personal Trainer Rio Nelson. Then we'll mention all these businesses all through the rest of the show. And let me just say this. Okay, yeah, insurance. All right, so let's go to
Well, I'm waiting
Rio.
for Rio to turn on his camera. Once Rio turn
Rio,
on,
you got to turn your camera on.
turn on the camera, we were good to go. And you know what? I have to get a little bit more fancy with Facebook and Zoom. We can take all those businesses and put them a nice little
Like a
crawl,
ticker.
nice little ticker going across the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
You know,
Rio,
the
Rio,
fancy
turn your video on.
turn your audio on. So he's mute too.
Oh, he's mute.
He's mute also.
Okay. I guess I gotta send him a text. No?
Well, you should be able to hear us.
Rio, if you can hear us.
Can you hear me now?
All right, we can
Okay,
hear you.
beautiful.
We can hear you now.
Good
Okay,
afternoon, sir.
beautiful.
Good afternoon.
How you feeling?
I'm much better. Thank you, Lima. I'm doing so much better. And hey, Code Red, how are you, man?
I'm good, sir. I'm not in the camera, but I'm good. I can hear you.
That's
I
all
can
right.
feel
I
you.
know, but that's okay. I just want to say hi anyway. I know you're there.
Yeah.
But,
Your voice is sounding much stronger. I gotta let you know, Code. We're prepping Rio to start his own radio show on Tuesdays for at least an hour, talking about nutrition, health and wellness, exercise, fitness, and all that good stuff. So that is a show that will be coming up sometime in the next month or so on iTunesRadio.com. So y'all prep your ears and all of that for that, okay? So, Rio, you ready? Get set, ready, go?
yes, I'm ready.
All right, you go for it. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you, Lima. And thanks for having me on. And
You're welcome.
again, I always appreciate an invitation to come and talk to you guys about fitness, wellness, health, and everything else in between. There's a couple things that come to mind right now, especially in the times that we're in, folks. And there's two things that I really one is being field expedient. And what I mean by that is that's a term that we used to use when I was in the Marine Corps. When you don't have exactly everything you need to do what you want to get done, well, you kind of take what you got and make what you want. You know, that's being field expedient. So I learned that, and with the pandemic and with the ever increasing numbers, I mean, we all see the numbers, you know, I mean, we get it daily.
We see the numbers, but I don't know if the governor, in all his dumb wisdom, well, that's an oxymoron, his dumbness, seeing the numbers, because I'm forgetting, you're in the Carolinas.
Right. But listen, it's still the same everywhere. You know, we have non-conformity, and listen, conformity is the price of acceptance. I'm so sorry to have to inform these people of that, but the only weapon we have against this pandemic, it seems, is our fortitude in being disciplined enough to hold ourselves accountable for washing our hands, putting hygiene and sanitation at the forefront, practicing social distancing measures, and wearing our masks. I mean, you know, look, we're not going to do it individually. We've seen that 50 states doing individual things, and the result is we got nowhere. We're increasing. So I just would, my cry out to everyone is please, please, please. Uh, if you don't have someone to do it for, if you won't do it for yourself, just do it for the love of humanity. But do it. You must practice safe 6 feet distancing. Wear your mask when out in groups or around, more than 1 or 2 people, and again, just keep washing your hands. But with that being said, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to keeping our bodies together, okay, yes, we're all in, we're quarantined to some degree, and probably this is going to become our lifestyle. So we may as well kind of adapt to it. I don't want to say get used to it, but at least adapt to it. And look, you can still work out at home. You have your body. As long as you can look up, you can get up. And if you can get up, you can do something. So grab a couple milk jugs. Most of us buying milk, buy it by the gallon jug, and use these jugs and do curls with them. You can do shoulder presses with them. You can do squats with them. You can do almost take one and do kettlebell swings. I mean, there's a number of variations of things that you can do just by being creative and having the will to want to do it. And this is what I am implying and imploring, and this is what I'll be doing on my show, is talking about being creative, thinking outside the box. We all think in the box a lot, but thinking out of the box will get us through this pandemic. That's the only thing that will. Okay. And then, and secondly, but not to be put on the back burner, our mental and emotional health. To me, Lima, I got to tell you, mental health is a real thing, and emotional health is a real thing. Mm-hmm. I myself have suffered with digestive health, and I realized then that I'm only as strong as my digestive system. I mean, really, I found that out, and I'm telling you. But mental and emotional health, just because we hold things inside of us, that's not necessarily a sign of strength. It is more a sign of weakness, because the more you hold it in, the weaker you're going to become. Yeah, and the more anxious and the more depressed maybe even that you will become. So no, you need to talk about these things and let them go and get it out, get it off of you, at least whatever it is. And emotional health, because we're practicing social distancing, now we're missing that connectivity that we have become so comfortable with in our lives. We're put here for connections. And when we don't have that, that does something to us, because innately we are all
social people.
Social beings. We're social people. We're social creatures. We were made this way. And that's why isolation is punishment. You see, so but with the social distancing and not being able to hug one another, not being able to shake hands, that takes, no one looks at that element of it, but that takes, how powerful a hug is? You know what I mean? So, just a real sincere hug is very powerful. So we're missing that nowadays. So we have to replace that with something else. And hopefully it's not a drug. Hopefully it's just the sheer thought of, again, being field expedient. Take what you have and make what you want.
Good advice. Good advice. And yeah, a good hug goes a long way. We can't do that anymore. We got to do the elbow thing, and it's like, oh my Lord,
we can't do that. And I'm telling you, that takes something away from us as human beings. A very special part of us is taken away from us, and so it makes us become even further apart and not becoming unified in any way. So what we need to do is try to find ways, get creative to become unified together again, or at least get to where we can still talk to one another without feeling any kind of way. I hate when I'm talking to people and I feel a kind of way about it, about the conversation or about them. That's just not a good feeling for me, and but I employ everyone to check themselves. Go get a checkup about your mental health. Go talk to someone. That's the best way to find out if you're whole or not. Doesn't mean you're insane. Doesn't mean you're going crazy or you're losing your mind. And who knows? You may be. You'll be the last person to know, because the first person to fool and the easiest person to fool is yourself.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're one of these persons who won't listen to anyone else but yourself, well, then how you can't fix what you don't acknowledge, you
That
know?
is so true.
Wow.
You
Wow.
got all these nuggets that you're throwing at us this morning, and each and every one of those nuggets, we truly, truly
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
When you start your show in a month or whenever you start, I believe that people, it would be, how should I say it? People need to tune in so that way they would be fed every Tuesday because we know it's going to be on Tuesdays.
Oh,
So yeah, it's going to be on Tuesdays.
are you
Go
going to
ahead.
have a meal plan also?
Yes, I could do a meal plan, but you know the thing about meal plans, Sean, you know, is that most people. That's why I have them do an actual then a theoretical versus actual, a plan versus an actual, because usually what you plan to eat and what you actually eat are never the same. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I know about that.
and if people,
I plan to eat
and Lima
healthy.
knows about that. So if,
I
so
plan to eat healthy.
you know
No.
what I mean? So, but if we're all focusing on the plan, I prefer to focus on the actual eat. Show me, take a picture of what you ate and then just show it to me. And
He
then,
used to make me do that.
Oh,
oh
Because
really?
yeah,
trust me,
oh
he would be like, take a picture. I was a horrible student, I tell you. Oh my
yeah.
Yeah,
God.
like Lima
Oh
is one.
Lord.
Lima doesn't listen to.
I am so stubborn. I'm
Yeah, Lima
stubborn.
is
I'm
very.
very
She barely
stubborn.
listens to her
Oh
own
my
self.
goodness.
But that works though. That works so well. But I can't offer. But in answer to your question, Sean, yes, I can offer meal plans. I just prefer that people try. I'd rather teach you how to eat, and then you know you can eat anywhere at any time and at anything. You know, uh, you know that old adage. Give a man fish, he got fish for a day. Teach him to fish, he got fish for life. You know what I mean?
But you know what? I like what you said. You have a realistic approach to what you're providing to people.
Yes, yes, very realistic and very functional. I mean, it's all about functionality with me and being able to measure and hold yourself accountable for your
Hmm.
results.
All
Because
right.
really, it's up. If it is to be, it's up to me. You know, that's the thing I take.
Okay.
Zig Ziglar said that years ago. He said, if it is to be, it's up to me. So that's no one else's responsibility. It is up to me if it is to be. So it is, you know,
Yo,
that's
what happened in the last 2 weeks? You came back a
Oh, because
philosopher.
he wasn't feeling good.
You came
oh
back a
yeah,
philosopher. You
I
He
came
wasn't
was
that
beard all gray, coming back like a philosopher.
he wasn't
I'm
feeling good
telling you.
because he didn't take his own advice and he didn't eat what he was supposed to eat. I'm just
Exactly.
putting you out there. So
You
okay.
you are
You be
100%
real.
correct. I stand
Wow.
accused. I stand
Awesome.
accused.
So thank you so much for
Yes,
being on the
sir.
show
Yes,
today.
sir.
You know
Thank
you're
you.
welcome anytime. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
And but what you shared with us today, it helps to make the show a well-rounded show, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. And anytime, okay? My pleasure.
You're welcome. You have a blessed rest of the week.
You
Okay?
too, guys. And
Thank
thanks a
you.
lot. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
That was personal trainer and iTunes Entertainment Magazine contributor, Mr. Rio Nelson. A lot of nuggets that came your way today. You know, so please, you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
You feeling good today?
Tonight is your night, is your world, baby. Do as you like, why now you please, babe. Do as you want with me tonight. Have your way with me all night. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. And when I shake it up, I shake it up, I shake it up. Oh, you like that, yeah. And when you bend it up, you bend it up, you bend it up, you bend it up, I like that, yeah. And when you give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, baby, I like that, yeah. And when you give me all of that and you put it on this spot, I like that. You have me singing 911 emergency, 911 emergency.
Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Mika, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we do apologize for that. My whole internet literally just went down the last 5 minutes, give or take.
You know what? I thought it was me. I'm sitting touching the screen. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Thank you so much for being patient. Everything literally, I was like, what going on? Hold on. All right. All right.
You ready? Okay, so
Yo,
my brain went south.
yeah,
when all of
that was different. That was different. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was definitely
my brain just went south when all of that was happening. So it's like, Mecca,
Uh-huh.
let my brain come back. Give me 1 second. Let my brain come back.
Take your time. Take your time.
And for those who know, this is Florida weather the most bipolar. I think Florida the Gemini. I think Florida weather the Gemini.
Boy.
Probably.
Because it was sunny and everything outside. Now it raining cats and dogs. Internet went down. The place get dark. The room get dark. I don't know something like this.
And my brain went south. So wait, and
I know we had a
oh Lord, it's like you gotta reboot your whole everything. So Mecca, how you doing, girl?
Wonderful. How are you?
Well, other than that moment there, and I'm still kind of like in technology shock right now.
All right, so
so you go ahead. You go ahead.
She a mad woman, you know.
It's okay. We keep moving. We keep it moving.
All right, so you're in our DJ spotlight today. This iPad is just doing its own thing here, so let's just forget about the iPad for the time. Okay, so you're in our DJ spotlight today, and I've been saying every week we charity begins at home and ends abroad. So it's all about the iTunes Radio family, and when we're done with all the iTunes DJ, then we're gonna go outside of that. DJ Stevens was the only exception, but he's like family, you know. And then we're gonna go outside, talk to everybody else, and then we'll come back with iTunes again. So Mecca Rose, you are a bad.
Sit down.
Hey.
Girl, you got skills like I don't know what. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
I mean, I'm telling the truth here. It is what it is. I've seen you before a couple times because sometimes you sit in with G.I. Trini on Road Ready Saturdays. And the Saturday, I told him when he was on a couple weeks ago, the Saturday that stood out for me was when you, Rocka, that was a mad Saturday. But to me, it showed you got skills.
I appreciate that. I worked really, really hard. Like it took a couple years to, DJing looks easy. It looks really easy. But when you get down to the technical part of it, it's not that easy. And it took a couple years for me to get really good, with the help of some friends that, they kind of guided me and, showed me the way.
So it's nice that you're part of the family, but we want to go all in with how you've been during the past 3 months. Or when did this whole thing start? March?
Early March, February. March.
March. And you down in South, you're in Dade.
Yeah, I'm down, yeah.
Yeah, you're in the neck of the part of Florida where it's just the numbers are
I'm in the
crazy.
Epicenter right now.
Yes, you sure are. No help from this mad-ass governor that we have, but I don't want to digress and get all political here, so because I'm quite capable. Tell us how you've been managing since this shelter in place and then we starting to spike all over again. How you been managing?
It's been very difficult, I do have a big girl job. I do have a daytime job, but DJing, it helps ends meet, that money, I'm missing out on that. Not only the money, but I love what I do so much. I miss being in front of a crowd and doing that. I miss that energy. But I've been doing Zoom parties and things like that to kind of, keep my sanity. But it's one of those things where like it's like a drug. It's like when you like start fiending for it. I'm like, oh God, I gotta get it. It's because I'm usually booked like pretty much every month, and just to go months with like literally, I had a gig in March in Jamaica. I packed my bags and fly to Jamaica. 2 days later, promoters say, canceled, done, COVID-19. I said, man, And so all my little travel, I was supposed to be in Jamaica and Dubai and the Hamptons and and all of that just went south. This was going to be a big year. I'm supposed to be back in London again, and a lot of different places. So this whole COVID thing just kind of put a pause to like all my travel plans and all the things I was going to do, because this was, I'm constantly growing, and this was going to be a big year for me. So it just came to a screeching halt. But I'm optimistic. I think that those gigs, those shows will be there once this all passes. So but I'm taking this time to just
those shows will be there, and to me the comforting factor in all of this is that you're not in it alone. You've got millions of people around the world, not just in the United States, but also around the world going through what we're going through. Of course, we're going through it in a larger way because we got a dumbass for a president.
Oh God.
Right.
No.
I think dumbass is an understatement. We got a
Try to be
clown.
nice here, Gil. Honestly, I got a whole
Don't encourage
smorgasbord of adjectives.
Don't encourage her, please.
Code Red, she talking the truth though. She talking the truth.
No. I know she is.
Yeah, because okay, so let me just go a little bit political for 1 minute. See, if in February this fool had done what he was supposed to do like real people, but then his excuse is that he is a sociopath, he's a narcissist, he's also probably an intellectually impaired, as well as he's probably attention ADHD or ADD. So he's got a couple different diagnoses going on.
Jeez.
The ones that piss me off are the dumbass Republicans that enable his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they should know better. And it's not about party, it's about country. But somewhere along the line, for the past 3 years, it's like cognitive dissonance. They just ain't hearing a damn thing except for their needs, their wants. Okay, I can exhale now.
Exactly. And the thing with that is, like, we knew this was going to happen before he got in office. Look at all his businesses that have failed. Trump steaks, Trump vodkas, Trump this, Trump, and it all failed. Only thing he's been successful at as real estate, where all you got to do is buy a building. I mean,
the only thing he's successful with is suing people. He's a boss on that.
That too.
I'm sorry,
but
we elected a reality TV host.
Not we. What the dumbasses that elected him. I sure didn't have a hand in that.
The U.S. elected a reality show TV host. What do you expect? What should we are right now? We're on Survivor.
Yeah.
This is survival. Yeah, this is really is.
Because every state for themselves at this point.
Yeah, he's done
it's
that.
like survival and Jumanji, like mixed together. Like this is a whole.
Yeah, that's true.
Whole other reality show.
Well, they had a kangaroo in Fort Lauderdale the other day.
They had a what? Oh, the kangaroo.
A kangaroo got arrested. In my backyard, basically. The kangaroo got apprehended and arrested. And I don't even know where did the kangaroo come from in South Florida? How do we brought a kangaroo to South Florida? I'm not understanding this.
Yeah.
No, seriously, people, there was a kangaroo.
There was no. We're not joking.
We're not joking.
We're not joking.
There
really was.
This is for real.
There was a kangaroo on the loose, so they yeah.
So are you going to be on Road Ready tonight with GI?
Hopefully.
And then which day are you going to be on with the schedule so that people can hear the selectress?
Hopefully Wednesdays. Right now it's kind of difficult with the whole COVID-19 thing. I've been working a lot of really crazy hours at my day job.
What do you do for? What's this?
Oh Lord, she knows you.
I asked Professor TNT. I asked GI Trini. So I can ask Mekka Rose.
You can ask it. It's okay. It's okay.
What's your daytime job?
All right. So during the day, I work at a resort on the beach, and I also I have a line of products. It's hair and skincare products that I've been making for years. I learned how to make them in 2002. Around 2012, I actually said, let me try this as a business. I'm trying to relaunch it, because when I did launch it, people wasn't really ready for that kind of thing. But now I'm trying to get it back going, because at some point I want that to be my.
So it's a skincare product, you said?
Hair and skin. Yes, it's called Mahogany Rose. The website's down right now, but it's called Mahogany Rose. It's everything for your hair and your skin. It's bar soaps. Everything is 100% organic. I make them myself in my kitchen. I've been making it for years. I learned how to make soaps and things like that in 2002. and I've always been making them for myself. So I decided to start selling them about 2012,
I
and
think
now I'm
what
trying
you're
to.
doing is a good idea because it's you, it's the embodiment of who you are, and it's also a side gig that may become a mainline gig. You never know, you know.
And
So
that's the idea. That's the idea. But I do that. That's what I do during the day. At night, I DJ on radio
can you give us
stations.
the information for the skin product?
You have a
Because
website?
yeah,
You have a website?
Well, it's just the website is mahogany-rose.com. It's down right now because I have to revamp it. So at the moment it's down. But it's mahogany rose at gmail.com. Is
mahoganyrose@gmail.com, and you also have an IG page, right?
I have an IG page. This is for my DJ stuff, not for Mahogany Rose yet.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's coming.
I want to encourage you, and Code is looking at me because he's like, you're encouraging and you doesn't do the same thing. And my sister is probably going to back me up on that. But I'm still going to put it out there. I would encourage you to start an IG page. In the meantime, while your website is down, start an IG page with all your products so at least we could get a visual of what you have, and we could probably people could start ordering through the IG page.
You're right, because you know what the thing was when I started this, selling the products and stuff, people weren't really into it, so I kind of got discouraged and I put it on the back burner. So now at this point, I'm revamping it. I'm going to relaunch it, and hopefully people more take to it now. I think I just maybe was ahead of my time.
This, sometimes things happen for a reason, and you can use this. I encourage you to use this as an opportunity to launch a product, in the next couple months or so. I would say probably in the next month and a half. Please do, In the meantime, we will look out for you tonight on Road Ready Saturdays with G.I. Trini, until your show is up. What are you going to say?
What other station you play on are causing trouble?
I don't know if it can. I don't know if I can mention them. I don't want to step on the toes.
No, you can't.
Yes, why not? Why not?
She can't mention them because this is all about iTunes Radio.
Yeah, I'm not trying to step on no toes. I'm not going to do that. See, Code Red, you're trying to get me in trouble. People get back to me. I go get some kind of cuss.
I commend you for not falling for it.
I've been in this game for a minute. I've been a DJ for a while. I'm not a new DJ, I know the ins and outs, rights and I know I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to do. So.
It's sad that we have to play that kind of chess game and massage, and I can't mention this because I'm doing this. But you know what?
Well,
you're an entrepreneur.
I dare you when you do your show on that station to mention our show on this station.
I do three stations.
Oh, you see how you feel it. I do three stations.
Three stations. And I've mentioned all three because I'm promoting me.
Okay, well, promote the show on.
Yes, you got to promote you, but without stepping on toes.
Yes.
People just get real offended. So I'm on 3 stations as well. One is an FM dial, and the other, iTunes, and the next one. I won't mention them. So you have to promote yourself without stepping on toes. You got to be very careful. If you get some kind of cuss, somebody will get vexed and cuss you.
I know. I go get cussed too. Don't worry, it come in.
You see, so she knows. She knows.
She should. She knows.
Yeah, I've been a DJ for 8 years. I'm not new to this. I started off on underground radio. Huh?
How you started off?
I started off. Well, okay. I first learned how to DJ in about 2002. I had a neighbor. He was a techno DJ. He had the equipment and the vinyls and everything. So he taught me how to DJ, and I didn't stick with it, at that time. So then I got pregnant, married, divorced, all of that. Then when I was in college, around 2011, 2012, I said, you know what? Because I went to school for music in high school. So I know how to play instrument. I play the guitar. I play the African drums. I know how to read. Well, I used to know how to read sheet music. So I've always been into music, right? So 2012, when I was in college, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get back into this DJ thing because I love music. I'm going to take it serious. So I got back into it. My friend Double 12, I got to give him a shout out because he was the first one that believed in me. He came over.
Really?
Double
12? Yeah, I know him. He moved to New York.
Okay, I know. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he showed me how to use the equipment. He said, okay, I'm going to show you how to do it, but you have to learn music, right? So he showed me how to use the equipment, and then everything else was on me. So when I got, he felt like I was good enough. He was like, okay, I'm going to give you your first gig, and that's all I'm doing for you. So he got me a gig at Ginger Bay, and I wasn't very good, but then I met Victorious, and Victorious is very, very talented DJ, talented producer, super creative, and he cleaned up my mixing. He cleaned up my mixing. He was like, okay, I'm gonna clean you up. I'm gonna show you how to do this. But that's it. You got to learn music. So they only gave me the basis of what I needed to know and said everything else you got to learn.
Yeah.
So Victorious, he was like boot camp me. He was like, because my name was Isis at that time. So he was like, Isis, don't you bring that crossfader over to blend it. And I was like, okay. Like it was like a real boot camp thing. Like he was like, so but I appreciate that because he's again, he's very creative, very talented, and he made me a good deed. He made me, I'm good. And
then you invested all the additional time to make yourself the best.
And then I took that and I kept working at it. Then I met Gangali Movements while I was on underground radio station, and they taught me how to talk on the mic. And I had to develop that. All these things that they said, this is what you do. Everybody, and I appreciate them for doing. They said, this is what you do. Now you have to learn how to do it. I had to really work at it and really practice. And they gave me, each of these people gave me the fundamentals and was like, okay, now you got to figure it out. And it made me learn, because you can't just get music and just play. You have to know how to play it. You have to know how to build a vibe and things like that. And all these things.
You have to learn how to do all those things, but do it your way.
Right, exactly. Your way. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I had to develop my own style. And I had to learn music and really study and learn rhythms and things like that and develop my own style that's me and not anybody else. So indeed. I learned by taking those fundamentals and making my own style and not really watching anybody else or how they play, just learning music and learning how to play music. And I appreciate all those people
because being a DJ is an art form.
It's an art. Yes, exactly. It's an art form.
I tell you, it's not. I can't do it. I appreciate it when I hear it, when I see it. It's not me. It's not my thing. So
right.
We appreciate you being on the show today. I need you guys. Go on Facebook tonight. We will be sharing the page all over the place. So you'll be seeing G.I. Trini, because he has Road Ready Saturdays.
He in right now. He waiting for his
show.
So
I guess now I got to do the show tonight, because
you have to be there. Right? G.I. is on the. He's on the. Facebook. Actually, he's listening to us right now. As well as DJ Super. Hey, Super.
That's my dog.
So you're gonna be on Road Ready Saturdays tonight, and then probably in a couple of weeks or so you'll be on Saturdays on iTunes Radio.
Yeah, Lima forced
you. Yeah, so
Lima forced you to go tonight.
Right, Lima did. Now I have to do it. And now I have to do it. So I'll be there tonight.
I also forcing you to do your own IG page for your product.
You know what? We were already on the same page with that, because you're absolutely right about that, and I know I have to do it. But
I'm going to give you a time frame. It needs to be up by next weekend.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. Like that.
But yeah, so hopefully once my schedule clears up with the whole COVID. Look at look at him. You look like he's about to get boofed. Oh God,
she knows.
Stirring me down.
She knows.
Mekka, you take care, see that, all right?
Thank you so much. And hopefully once everything clears up, I'll be on Wednesdays on iTunes. Hopefully, we'll see. So
yeah, man,
we're working on that.
All right. In the meantime, I'm looking out for you tonight. Ollie got way too much energy for me, but I'll try and sit and check you all out for at least an hour, because y'all could go until 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't got the energy.
Lima, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be soon tonight. But thank you again for this and you guys. I wish you guys all the best with this show. Just keep taking off and going. And big up the whole iTunes Radio family, man. We always one.
All that, yeah. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Oh, Lord. Trayan Clark, we're going. Family going big. Julian G.I. You see, Julian has always jack up that middle part, Julian G.I. Trini.
Yeah,
he's on tonight. Yeah, DJ Super. Another iTunes Radio. Rakshan Singh. G.I. Big up Rakshan Singh. Oh, we got all the DJs on today. It's all about love. We're looking out for one another. It's all about love. So we're going to play some music. Wait. I got to call some of these...
businesses?
Businesses,
yeah.
We got a whole lot.
Perfect.
And then we're going to get ready for Master Herbalist Patrick Dowles. Harry Singh, Eldorado Recycling Tires and Plastic. Phone number 321-662-1887. Rude Boy Gonzalez, Lawn Service and Pressure Washing. Landscape Cuts with a Z.
Wait.
cut above.
I may need that number.
So I'm calling the number now. So, landscape cuts, I think you're getting a customer pretty soon. 407-476-3442. Landscape cuts, a cut above the rest. Raw Flower Design Studio. Raw Flower is one of our iTunes Entertainment Magazine contributors. Bespoke, personalized calligraphy, quotes, weddings, and other events, original art, and Christmas ornaments. And you all should see what she does. It's beautiful. Phone number 407-962-6319. Raw Flower 8, the number 8 at gmail.com. You can also contact her that way. Buying or selling a house? Need a realtor? Kevin Hart, your realtor. I don't have a phone number for him, but I'll find it later on. One more before we go into some music. Barnard Florima. You should know who that is.
Okay.
Sunday Fun Days. But he's starting his own thing, mile marker mortgage or for refinancing, purchase, and investments.
Bernard, what, really? Nice,
Yeah, so let me say it again because I jacked it up the first time. Mile marker mortgage for refinance, purchase, and investments. First, second, or third home. Call Barnard, and that's Barnard. So, that's his name.
How you say this? Bernard?
It's Barnard.
B-E-R.
B-A-R.
B-A-R. I thought it was...
407-716-3178. Again, 407-716-3178. Barnard at milemarkermortgage.com. Let me spell that out for you because you may be inclined to put an E where there's an A. So that's Barnard at milemarkermortgage.com. So check him out. We'll read some more as we go through the rest of the show. In the meantime, let's have some music.
Okay. Well, they say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. They say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. They say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. Sugar, 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 give me chocolate. Father God, you outdid yourself. How you gon' make these women so immaculate? You went a little overboard, just a little overboard. But see, the attitude is what we love in them. I find them stronger down in the Caribbean, cause they don't take shit from no one. Sugar turn up like high grade, it's tight enough, vibes enough. Say mama, can I be your papa? Coffee to my creamer, yeah. I come from melanin, I need some chocolate. The way it glistening, I need some chocolate. My sugar, 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 give me chocolate. I need your melanin, I need your chocolate. Well, they say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. They say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. They say black of the berry, the sweet of the juju. Sugar, 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 give me chocolate. Warming up, ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up, ayy, check on out, bouncing up that body, warming up, ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up, ayy, check on out, bouncing up that bam bam. Sweet. Well, look who it is. It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she warming up. Ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, bouncing up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, bouncing up that bam bam. Head, shoulder, knees, move over, let her breathe. She ain't nothing easy, so get ready for the teacher. Lights done flick for the camera, crowd of people front and center. The video man done shaking enough, he ain't seen none yet. She only warming up. Ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, bouncing up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Ayy, check on out, bouncing up that bam bam. Well, pour that melanin fire. Yeah, yes, you are desire. Yeah, look, she there, look, she there. Look, she there, look, she there. Oh, yeah, look, she there, look, she there. Look, she there, look, she there. Oh, I love the way you whine and how you take your time, girl. I'm coming from behind to come and claim what's mine, mama. You're a queen, a queen, a queen. You know that you have it. That sweetness you have it. The block of the berry, the sweet of the juice, dark of the flesh, deep of the roots, pour that melanin fire. Yeah, yes, you are desire. The block of the berry, the sweet of the juice, dark of the flesh, deep of the roots, pour that melanin fire. Yeah, yes, you are desire. Yeah, look, she there, look, she there. Look, she there, look, she there. Oh, yeah, look, she there, look, she there. Look, she there, look, she there. Oh, the block of the berry, the sweet of the juice, dark of the flesh, deep of the roots, pour that melanin fire. Yeah, yes, you are desire. The block of the berry, the sweet of the juice, dark of the flesh, deep of the roots, pour that melanin fire. Yeah, yes, you are desire.
Muscle when the party start to swing. Muscle, we gon' mash up everything. Muscle, tell the DJ start to play what we want. Muscle, when the people start to swing. Muscle, we gon' mash up everything. Muscle, tell the DJ start to play what we want. Hey you, we want my soca. You, we want my soca. You, we want my soca. Is the rhythm and the bass? 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 Is the tempo? Is the tempo? Is the rhythm and the bass? Is the rhythm and the bass? I bring in a feeling, I am feeling a wine. I bring in a soca from back in a time when we would party. No story, no Instagram. I'll go find somebody and give them a good jump, jump, jump. When the body start to swing, we gon' mash up everything. Tell the DJ start to play what we want. When the people start to sing, we gon' mash up everything. Tell the DJ start to play what we want. All right, so Patrick, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have Master Herbalist Patrick Delves on a phone. Now, we were hoping to do a Zoom interview, but it didn't work out like that today for different reasons, none of which we'll go into because it's all good. All right? So, but we have the next best thing, which is how we started off in the first place when we had him on as a contributor over a year ago. We have him on the phone. So, Patrick,
Yes.
today's about the book, right? Or is it the
Yes, the book,
website?
yes.
Which one?
Yes. Well, the book and the website.
The book and the
When you-
website.
Yeah, the book will be out on the 25th of August.
25th of August?
Yeah, it will be July, but we don't have flights moving from Bermuda to the U.S. for now. We all locked down there to the destination flight. So we had to put the book launch into the 25th of August.
Okay, I want to make sure that we get in you good and we not getting you muffled because it's going in and out, you know. So let's talk about the book, and then we'll talk about
Yeah.
the website, which is going to be up on the. Okay, the book is going to be the 25th of August. Let's talk about the book.
Yeah.
So what's,
Okay.
go
Well,
ahead.
the book is called Natural Healing of the Body, and it have about, I think, about 15 chapters, and there is a chapter on each kind of disease. So we started with a chapter
Question.
on the digestive system.
Just 1 second. Are you on speaker or not?
I'm on speaker.
No, don't. No, take us off a speaker. Take us off a speaker. Put the phone up to your ear. Because I think that's one of the reasons. Huh?
Put the phone back on the yeah.
So you're in the store right now?
Yeah, I'm in the shop. I'm in the office.
Okay, in the
Yeah,
office.
yeah. I was saying the book is called Natural Healing of the Body,
Mm-hmm.
and we deal with a chapter on the digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
I have a chapter on the circulatory system. I have a chapter on the women's health.
Mm-hmm.
We have one on men's health, the prostate,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have one on the skin, the lymphatic system,
Okay.
and then we have a few chapters on cancer, different types of cancer, and why cancer form in the body and viruses and stuff like that.
So
It's a very important book for people to read.
let me pick your brain a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit more about. First, before I pick your brain, is the only way to get the book from the website, or how? Tell our listeners how we can get the book.
Well, they can do pre-order, and as I said before, the website is Patrick Delves, Holistic Healing.com. And they because on Amazon. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to write because I was trying to get a pen. Patrick Dells.
Yeah, Patrick Delves, Holistic Healing.com.
Okay.
And they can get it in some of the bookstores in Brooklyn, like Ambrosia going to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have it in
Amazon.
Vitamin Shop. Going to have it, and Amazon. Yeah.
So okay,
and the
so
publisher may do
I
that.
could pick your brain a little bit. How long did it take you to write
Sure.
this book, by the way?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Why you laughing? Because because of how I say it. 3 years, and you
No,
making
it's
me
because
laugh
I
now.
was so busy running around traveling and stuff. So when I come home, I got to spend a 2 hours, 3 hours at a time, So it took me a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm always in Orlando in June every year.
Yes.
Because you've been there at a seminar.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Maryland, Baltimore, Virginia, New York, Canada. So I've been running around. So it's really tough to hold me up to really finish the book.
So question. The borders are still closed. The United States borders are still closed until probably the end of the year. So that means you're not coming up here, of course, to those locations that you mentioned.
Well, I'm supposed to leave on the 2nd of July, but then again the flight got canceled because the surge of the virus in Miami, but the government over here is scared, so they're closing the borders again.
Mm-hmm.
So now they have a charter flight leaving on Wednesday for New York, so I'm hoping to move on the charter flight on the 22nd of July. Hoping to.
Okay,
but all the
but
borders are closed right now.
if you head up to New York, I mean, right now, New Yorkers don't want nobody from south of the border heading up to New York. So I mean, like,
but we don't want nobody from south of the border either in Grenada.
oh God, nobody wants anybody from the United States. Oh my
No,
goodness.
we want nobody from because the government of Grenada is opening the airport on the 1st of July for commercial flights, but not to America. Only Canada and England.
Wow, compliments Trump. What can I say?
Yeah, compliments that Trump.
I want to talk a little bit more about the book. As far you have anything in there for the respiratory system?
Yes, I have a chapter on the respiratory system, on an asthma, and we have damp asthma, you have dry asthma. So I wrote about the different types of asthma, the dry one and the damp one, and looking at the symptom that you have before the one, before the dry or the damp one manifests in the lung, Then I have one on the virus in the lung. So there is a chapter on the respiratory system and what herbs you can use for these conditions.
When you say the virus, we're talking about the coronavirus in the lungs.
Yes.
Okay.
I did about one chapter on the COVID-19 virus because there's a different strain of there right now, right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you,
it's called bilateral pneumonia.
Well, Dresner, let me say this: we had Dr. Lane Rolling on at least twice, and he talked about the fact that there are at least 23 strands of the virus, and that's why getting a vaccine would be so difficult because the vaccine would have to encompass all the strands and not just one. So I'm hearing them saying how they have a vaccine that they're working on and it looks promising. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, is it going to be able to kill all 20-something strands of this thing, or is it just a couple we're looking at? So, I mean, I don't want people to raise their hopes up because I don't want to be a guinea pig.
But how are you going to get a vaccine for RNA virus? Tell me.
How are you going to get a vaccine for what?
How can you get a vaccine for a RNA virus?
RNA. Help your sister out with the acronym. RNA.
DNA and RNA. Now, if they're going to get a vaccine for HIV, they would have got it already.
True.
But because HIV is an RNA virus, they couldn't get a vaccine for that. So this virus over here is also RNA. So they don't get a vaccine for that, though.
Well, that's what they're pushing out there. That's what they're putting out there, how it looks successful, and they're still working on the trials and all of that. And I keep saying to myself and out loud, and even on this show, I mean, hey, I don't want to be nobody guinea pig, so if all you want to test it, go test it on all your mommy and daddy. You know what I mean? Before
the vaccine is just to put a chip in your arm.
True.
So they could monitor your movements. You know? That's Bill Gates and his wife and Robert Gallo and Anthony Fauci. These guys, you know. So I always tell people that if you want to keep viruses away, you got to keep the immune system healthy. So all the washing hands and the mask on, which make you inhale more carbon dioxide than anything else. Makes no sense.
I mean, I have to wear it. I wear it at work.
I mean, you have to wear it because it's mandatory in some countries. But how you going to tell me a mask going to save my life when you have a mask on and you're inhaling carbon dioxide, and then eventually you are putting your immune system in a compromised state because you're breathing in garbage. So what sense that makes, though?
But it's the only sense we have right now, including when we talk to people like you and you all tell us what to do to raise or to strengthen our immune system, like you did the last time you were on. So with the respiratory system, please say again some of the herbs or some of the things that people can use.
All right, see that's a technical question you asked me there. Because
really?
It's according to what's going on with the respiratory system. Because in Chinese medicine, the lung is called the tender organ, right, of the body because it is located in the chest cavity. So you have to look at what condition the lung has. So you have a hot and a damp condition of the lung. You have a cold and damp condition of the lung. You have a hot and dry condition of the lung. And you have a cold and dry condition of the lung. So there are 4 different symptoms that affect the lungs. So if you're using an herb the wrong way for the lung condition that you have, it would not work.
Will not work.
So I don't want to really go into detail because the lungs and stuff with the lung. But let me give you an example.
Okay.
A hot and a damp condition of the lung means that you have a cough. And the cough of mucus. That's damp condition.
Okay.
If you have a hot condition, damp, means that you have a fever because fever is hot. Right? So that's a hot, damp condition of the lung. Now you can't go and use CMOS Because CMOS is a damp herb. You follow me?
Uh-huh.
You got to go and use thyme or ho-hong to dry up the dampness. And then you got to use a herb called bone set or catnip for the fever. Right? Now, if you have a hot, dry condition of the lung, you have a fever, you have a cough, but the cough is not damp. It's dry.
It's dry.
So you can't use ho-hong. You can't use thyme. You got to use CMOS.
And most times people don't really know which is which, so that's why we had to come to somebody like you.
Right. That's why you can't work like a doctor.
Well,
When you have a condition, you know, you're going to just boil up and drink it.
well, most
You have to
doctors,
go to-
let me be real, most doctors ain't going to want to tell us to go to an herbalist. They're going to want to prescribe this and prescribe that and hand you a script and you're gone. You know what I mean?
Well, a few of them in Grenada now are sending people to me now.
Oh, really?
Because they're following us on your interview when they have to interview me. And they follow me on Facebook too now. So they're getting smart.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? I don't mind working with them, you know.
No, you see.
But they have to be open-minded.
You see, no, what you just say there, that's like, that gives us an indication as to how far the show is reaching, because a lot of times we know the listening audience is high, but people don't say nothing unless we come on Facebook, then they put something underneath there. Most people don't say nothing, they just listen. But that's how we need to measure how far the show is going. And you just said people heard the show and they reached out to you, you know.
Right, exactly. Because look at the COVID-19 take over the whole world right now.
Lord.
And one is, I remember that the virus is smaller than a bacteria. And look at how people all over the world. You only could see it in a telescope, but you can see it in the naked eyes. But look how it have us though. See? So all of a sudden, COVID-19 take over the whole world, and everybody forget about pancreatic cancer,
And
breast
it's still
cancer,
there. And it's still there.
prostate cancer.
It's still
You
there.
see?
You know.
It's still there. And it's killing more people than the COVID-19. I mean, so, but because they're concentrating on the vaccine, they put all the focus on the COVID-19. You see what I'm saying?
And they took the focus off of people that are still having diseases like cancer, high blood pressure. I mean, the only time they focus on that is when they say, okay, that you belong to a high-risk group. You belong to a high-risk group. So you need to watch what you do or who you interact with or how you communicate with people. Because, oh, God, Leanna, I got to get this joke. You remember back when you were last on the show, you told us about the peppermint oil, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, your girl got my peppermint oil. I took a bottle to work, and I've been spreading the love around. I have.
Well, right now the pharmacy sold out.
Oh my goodness, and before I go to bed at night, I put some in my hand, and that's how I go to sleep. I inhale the peppermint oil. It's so relaxing.
Yeah,
you know,
you can't get sick. You see now, the medical system won't tell you that because they can't make no money from peppermint oil. You understand? So because you could go get it, and somebody could get it. So they don't want to, they can't make money off of that, although they know these things work. But there's no way of getting paid from that. So they won't promote them kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get paid
and
for
let me
that.
give you an example. I don't have a chemical called eugenol, like cloves and cinnamon, and other parts of the plants have a chemical or compounds that shrink tumors in your brain. Now, if they don't patent that same aloe plant in a lab, you could get an aloe plant, I can get an aloe plant, and we could get a tumor in the brain. But they won't promote that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because they gonna make no money from it.
You see? But when they patent it now, you have to buy it. So it's a scheme. You know? And let me tell you something, Lima. Then people have the majority of the masses fooled. So a man might hear me talk and say, Patrick talking garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because he been told a lie by the medical system for so long that he believed the lie. So when the truth comes from me to him, he don't believe it.
But then, you know, we have to remember that there are two sciences here. There's the science of what you do, and then there's the science of the medical doctors. And I pretty much don't see anything wrong with combining the two, because sometimes the two are necessary, and then sometimes one by itself is necessary. You know, so I mean,
All right. Let me give you an example.
give me an
A
example.
patient came to me in New York in February.
Uh-huh.
She has cancer. She removed her uterus. Right? So I said to her, if you're going to remove your uterus, or you remove your uterus, you're going to take the chemotherapy? Yes, sir. Oh, I said, okay, here what you do for me. Chemo is a poison. It kills good and bad cells. Right? So what you have to do, you have to increase the function of your immune system to protect your good cells. And while the chemo killing the bad cells. Doctor didn't tell her that. The doctor told her that's not true. So he gave her all the chemo, he gave her all the radiation, and he said to her, go back and eat chicken. Go back and eat fries. Because fries are potassium. She went back, doing the same thing. And now, he called me 2 days ago, and the cancer grew into her liver. The tumors are big, blocking her bile duct, and they called her back into the hospital and said to her, well, we can't unblock your bile duct unless you put a stent so that the bile could flow. Or the bilirubin, they call it. All of a sudden, they tell her go back to home hospice and die. You follow me?
Yeah.
So if you giving a person Taxol, which is a chemo drug, what Taxol does, it suppresses the bone marrow. Patrick does. We say, you know what? We don't want the bone marrow to be suppressed. So we're going to give you B12. We're going to give you NAC. We're going to give you glutathione. So then the Taxol can never ever suppress the immune system. But it could kill the bad cells while you're keeping the good cells healthy. That they have to learn. They didn't learn that yet. You understand? Now, when they learn that process, they will have a better successful rate with survival of people who have cancer. You understand? But because they go to medical school and they have a big PhD on the wall, they feel they could save everybody. But they're killing people a little faster. You see what I'm saying?
I remember.
A little man like me, a little rasta man like me, they don't believe me.
I remember
You
when
understand?
you aligned your services with, it was a doctor from, I'm looking at Code like if Code will remember, but he looking at me like, why are you looking at me? He was from some other country, but he came down to Grenada to work with you. And I can't remember go ahead.
Dr. Daigo Humphrey, the cardiologist.
Yes, couldn't remember his name.
Yes.
I know it was a weird kind of name, but yeah. You guys still
Yeah.
working together?
Yes, well, Dr. Stefan de Freitas is from Denmark.
Okay.
So he comes in once in a while and we work together, but he's more chiropractor side.
Well,
Then Daigo Humphrey is a cardiologist. So when somebody has trouble in the heart, we work together.
well,
you know?
I got to tell you, we had Dr. Rollin on the show a couple. I would like both of you to speak. I would love for both of you to speak. Okay? So, let me see if he's listening. Yeah, he's listening. So he's listening to us on Facebook. But I am going to give him your number. I'm going to give you his number, if possible, and I could call you and conference him in. I want both of y'all to be able to talk.
That Zoom interview, that Zoom conversation between these two individuals would be.
I would love that because, Patrick, you are a wonder of the world.
Correct.
And Dr. Rollin, I feel the same way about
Correct.
him too, that he's a wonder of the world. And I
Correct.
think when both of you
Love to
can,
meet him.
you know what I'm saying?
I will work with any doctor that's open-minded. Because everything is from wisdom, you know?
Well, they refer to him as like the black Dr. Fauci because, and he don't like Dr. Fauci at all. I got to tell you that.
Fauci and guys, some criminals, man. They should be tried in a court of law for mashing up black people in Africa with the AIDS virus.
Yes,
He and Robert Gallo.
See, and y'all share so many. Y'all look at a lot of things the same way, and you come from one background, and he's going to be coming from the other background. So let me see if we could link that up. And
Put it this way.
I want to be a fly on the wall. Yeah,
They're reading the same sentence from different ends of the and I would love to have. I would love to see
so
that.
Dr. Rollin is saying yes. So Dr. Rollin, you on board with that? He said yes. Okay, so
Love to you,
Patrick.
my brother. Love to you, Dr. Rollins. Love to you, brother. Always.
So we gonna make that happen.
Yes, we
You know,
will.
Yeah, man, definitely.
because they have a product that I'm gonna share. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. You know what? Can you give me 2 minutes while I mention what it is? It's very long,
Sure.
but I'll try and see if I could condense it. And now I can't see good with my glasses. Oh my Lord!
Jeez.
There are there are 5 ways. They're saying here there are 5 ways the virus is spread: feet, flies, fingers, feces, and foot. In addition to respiratory, EDNA, early detection, necessary action. The product
Right.
is SRS and SGE products descriptions. So I'm describing it now. Okay, it's a whole lot. Alcohol.
Me and
They're
Mr.
selling.
interview.
They're selling different products. And I know Dr. Rollin may want to kill me right about now because I'm not doing a very good job. But it is recommended for healthcare providers, emergency medical services, airlines, and airports. There's a myriad of different things. And it's safe. And it's a very good... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to send it to you. And you can read
Just
it.
tell Dr.
all right?
Rollins anything I could do.
He's hearing you
to
right
promote
now,
his-
actually.
Right. Anything I can do to promote the brother or any other brothers and sisters from African descent, I will do that.
All right?
That's our job.
That's it.
Support each other.
That's it.
The bottom line.
See, if we could all come together like that, oh my Lord, we
Oh
would
my
just knock
God.
it over.
Everybody got to run.
We would just knock it over. So let me go back to your book.
We got to make that happen.
And I have to make
We
it
have to
happen.
make that
Dr.
happen.
Rollins said yes. He's saying
have to make
because
that
he's listening to
happen.
the show right now.
We got to make that happen.
So we're going to make it happen. And Patrick said yes, so we good. Patrick Dell's HolisticHealing.com. What's the name of the book
Yes.
again, Patrick?
It's called Natural Healing of the Body. So let me ask you a question, Lima. When you die, where do you go? In a casket, right?
Yeah, if you're talking, I
they
thought you were
put you on
talking about the
earth, right?
spiritual side.
So, and they put you in the earth, right?
Yeah, and then you become dust.
All right. Right, you become dust. Dust you are, dust you shall return. So if dust you are, and dust you shall return, where all the cure is at? In the earth. Because you're
Yes.
from the earth.
Yes, yes, yes.
So all the cures are in our midst. But we were so brainwashed by the Rockefellers to make us feel that a pill coming from the sky will heal us. But everything's from the earth. That's where you gotta go.
And that's where you
So
got to
that's where I
go.
go. See? That's where I went to fix my stroke. That's where I went to fix my high blood pressure. That's where I went to fix my epilepsy and my migraine, to the earth. And I'm showing people every day that when they go to the earth, they get better. They feel better. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? All right then.
Okay, so before you go, I know I wasn't going to say anything. We needed you on Zoom, all right?
This needed to be on Zoom, my friend.
We needed you on Zoom. I promised I wasn't going to say anything.
This needed to
But
be.
can we fix it the next time? You know, let me know. Is it possible for you to take your laptop to work with you?
Do you work every
Yes,
Saturday?
I can do that. Yeah, man.
Well, can you do that so that way the next time if we're having a problem with the link, when you get to the office, let me know and it's right there. We could work through it, okay?
Be on Zoom.
Definitely.
All
All
right.
right.
So when you coming back?
So when is the next one? Is it on another month again? 2 months?
I asking you when you're coming back. So I tell you what. Let's talk about that. I'll send you some dates via WhatsApp. Let me know,
Yeah.
and then I will share the same dates with Dr. Rollin.
Yeah, we'll do this
And then
offline.
if we could have both of you on the Zoom link from 2 different.
We can do it. Yep. We'll have both of y'all. Both. Okay, yep.
I'm trying to say the words and I can't find
Don't
the
worry.
word. But I think you all know what I'm trying to say.
We'll have our own forum.
2 different disciplines. That's it. 2 different disciplines.
Right.
Coming together as one. That would be fantastic, and I know our listeners
Yep.
will love it. So,
Yep.
Patrick, my brother
Yes,
from
Lima.
another mother.
My brother, sister from another mother.
Sister from another
I
mister.
will send you the dates later on this evening, all right? And just let me know, and I'll sync
Okay.
it with Dr. Rollin, and
All
let's
right.
make this work. So you have a blessed
I
day.
appreciate that.
And wait,
right.
we got to mention the book again. Natural Healing of the
of the body.
Of the body. And you can get it
Written by
at
Patrick
Patrick Delves HolisticHealing.com. And you can even
Yes.
call that store in New York, Ambrosia. Do you have the phone number, Patrick?
The number is 718-469-0985. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the store in New York. I need to eat,
Yeah.
so my
And don't
hands are
forget,
shaking.
they can also go to my site, and I have all my products there. I have 27 different formulas for all sorts of different diseases. So they
All
can
right.
go and look at the site and see what I have, and then you can make a consultation there, or they can make an order for the stuff that we have there.
All right.
Yeah?
So let me mention the site again. Patrick Delves HolisticHealing.com. And
yeah.
and you can get the book. The name of the book is Natural Healing of the Body. You can get
Of
it
the body.
on Amazon. You can also get it from the store in New York. Call 718-469-0985 and get it from his website, PatrickDelvesHolisticHealing.com.
Yes.
All right, Patrick. So I will talk to you soon. In the meantime, you have a
Lima.
blessed rest of the day, a blessed weekend. Okay?
Bless and love to you. And let me say this before I leave.
Go ahead.
It is always better to prevent a disease than to cure disease.
That makes
Don't
a whole
forget
lot of
that.
sense. Prevention is
Bless
always
and
better
love.
than cure. I mean,
Yeah, it's always better to prevent than to treat.
it's so
Wonderful.
simple.
Have a
It's
blessed
so
evening.
simple, but for some people, something like that is so difficult to understand.
Because you know why?
Why?
Because they're digging their grave with their teeth.
They dig in the grave with their teeth.
Yes, ma'am. They're eating 3 and 4 times per day.
Okay.
So they kill the organs. They kill the blood. They kill the circulatory system. They kill the endocrine system. So if you're killing all these systems by a pile of food in your system every day from since infancy,
Okay, I
you
get
don't
it.
give the organs a break. You don't take them on vacation. How they going to serve you well? Can't happen.
No, it can't.
Bottom line.
Bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, we had a show filled today with so many nuggets, and then we rounded it off with you, Patrick. So thank you, and
Wonderful.
we're gonna make
Yes,
that
ma'am.
show work with you and Dr. Rollin. All right? You have a blessed
Dr.
one.
Rollins, give him my love.
He
All
heard
right.
you.
Bless it.
Bless up. Thanks, Patrick.
All right. Okay, Lima. Next
Okay,
time.
but I forget. I gotta hang up. Sorry. I gotta hang up. Yeah.
That man is dangerous. They say dangerous is a powerful tool, and
You know,
Yeah.
again, we have so many fantastic guests on this show. Tell your friends, tell your family, and if you don't, log on to iTunesRadio.com, which is where we would really like you to go. You could always find it on Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel, and I typically upload the show to the YouTube channel right after, at least when I get home, so you have access to it that way. You also have access to it on Facebook because the show is there. Just click, play. So we gotta go. No, we don't have to go just yet, right?
no, we got about half an hour.
We got at least another half an hour because we started late. Yeah,
Yeah,
we were real West Indians today. But you know
that's
what?
if you want to stay, If you want to go, if you want to stay, that's up to you.
Oh, so it's up to me now?
It's always up to you.
You see? Okay. Well, now go stay. Is that right with
No
you?
problem. I ain't kicking you out.
So let me let Code play some music because I need to get all this information for this product from Dr. Rolling because it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Girl, them say they want a real man. Girl calling up their name, say she want a champion. Girl, them say look Baba, King Baba, look Baba, King Baba, look Baba, King Baba, King Baba touch down and make the girl them ride it. Climb on top and ride it. Girl, I want you ride it. Push it back and ride it. Girl, roll that bumper. Okay. Girl, them say they want a real man. Girl calling up their name, say she want a champion. Girl, them say look Baba, King Baba, look Baba, King Baba, look Baba, King Baba, King Baba touch down and make the girl them ride it. Climb on top and ride it. Girl, I want you ride it. Push it back and ride it. Girl, roll that bumper. I want you to roll that bumper. Push back and just roll that bumper. Girl, I want you roll that bumper. Girl, I want you rock off your back, girl. Rock off your back, girl. Tick for me, 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 tick tock. Rock off your back, girl. Rock off
put on a stink face. Why you bumper for the camera? Why you bumper for the camera? Bend it over in the camera, in the camera, in the camera. Angle it, angle it, girl, tilt it a bit. Angle it, angle it, angle it, girl, tilt it a bit. No, stink, stink, stink face, hey, stink, stink, stink waist, hey, stink, stink, stink face, hey, stink, stink, stink waist. It's a bad child, it's a bad child. 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 You're whining plenty, don't need no plenty. Don't want no makeup cover, that girl you want it sweaty, sweaty. Bite your lip, shake your hip, take me down, take me down. Bite your lip, move your hip, take me down. This is a violent thing, it's a silent thing. Straight face and a smiling thing, straight face and a smiling thing. Put on a stink face. Why you bumper for the yeah.
Code red. Code red. Red.
On your toe and drop right down on it. It's the music. Run 'em up. Get up the fence and give me what. Hold on for me and give me jump. Keep on your shoes and climb on top. Cause she know how I like it. Get up the fence and give me what. Hold on for me and give me jump. Keep on your shoes and climb on top. Cause she know how I like it. Go down when I'm going. Come up when I'm coming. In the center I just walking. Cause I know how she like it. Go down when I'm going. Come up when I'm coming. In the center I just walking. Cause I know how she like it.
Code red. Red.
Okay, so I have the information in front of me. Okay, so I need for you guys to get your smartphones out or your laptop or whatever and put this website in www.srsincorp as in Paul.com. Okay, so let me give you some description of some of these products. Q8 hand sanitizer. Safe Palms non-alcohol sanitizer. There are at least three different types of sanitizers. Temperature detection and face recognition tablet. You hear that one, Code? So let me give you all a little bit more on this, the tablet, because I thought that was really cute.
You know, I've seen something like that because my son does AAU basketball, and one of the places that they used, they had we had to take before we bought the ticket. Well, sorry. While we bought our ticket for entrance, you had to take a picture, a selfie. And when you go to the venue, they tell you stand here. You got a facial recognition iPad. Boop. You got your name, Mr. Birmingham. Good to go.
Well, this one takes the temperature. This one takes the temperature. The temperature detection and face recognition tablet. This state-of-the-art tablet can detect an individual's temperature and face recognition. Avoid putting employees and others in close contact while taking temperature readings. It is portable and easy to install almost anywhere. We also have the Pergadyme protective air and surface purification and the disinfectant floor mat. I like that one. So let me give you a little bit of information on that.
A disinfecting floor mat.
Disinfectant. I tripped over the word floor mat.
There's something from the Jetsons.
To stop harmful bacteria at the door. I need one for my house. But I don't have a whole lot of people coming to my house anyway, but still. Simply step on and step off. This disinfected antibacterial floor mat helps disinfect your feet by killing 99.9% of bacteria on contact and continuously. Humans and pets bring bacteria from the outdoors inside your home. Just like the bottom of your shoes, pets' paws can carry an enormous amount of bacteria and can cause everything from urinary tract infections and diarrhea to potentially life-threatening bloodstream infections like COVID-19. So, again, let me give you that website. www.srsincorp.com. Pull out your smartphones, go to the website, check it out and see what they have. This is a product that has been endorsed by Dr. Lane Rollin, and he's one of our friends on the show, and that's that conversation with him and Patrick Dells, Master Herbalist Patrick Dells, is one that we're gonna make sure it happens.
We're gonna do that. If by the end, if we don't do anything for the rest of the year, we're gonna make that interview a must.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So
You know what I would love?
What?
If we can have those two gentlemen
In the room.
one right there, one right there. Kind of like a nice little round table type of an environment.
Man, at the end of COVID-19, I guess. I don't know.
I know. Have them put on plastic
but
bags.
both of them have some really busy schedules, so
Yeah.
I don't see how that's gonna happen. But
And
we can
they-
always wish, right?
And they should be the best people to talk about being protected from this. They should
True.
have. They will tell you like, do this, do that, do this before we step in your house.
Dr. Rollin, I see you flying all over the place. Well, it got to be within the United States anyway, because you can't go to Peru right now because...
You can't even go to Canada. Canada don't even want...
Canada don't want us.
Canada be like, nah. Let's stay there.
So I'm trying to see if I could find the rest of the what you call it, the businesses, because we did say we would share that, and I have shared at least... How many did I share?
I think about 15 to 20, but and I know there's more. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Anita Paul
Keep it
Singh, PS Caribbean Freight Systems,
Yes.
Shop to go.
I know them.
And
Good,
you
good,
can
good.
find them at 1934 Silver Star Road, Orlando, Florida, or call 407-298-9887. Theo Jack, Mr. Jacksonville Carnival himself, Kirit Solutions LLC, and let's see the come on now, open up. Okay, so the website Carrot Solutions, the phone number 907-515-2740. Clean at carrotsolutions.com. We are a top pick. I'm trying to, what do they do? Okay, I can't find what they do, but you know what? It's all about, you go to the website and, cleaning and restoring indoor textile. That's it. So that's carrotsolutions.com. LaShawn Scrooge. Okay, Scrooge. For all your graphic needs, such as flyers, logos, business cards, song covers, banners, menus, and many more. SL.designs with an S point, dot 91 at Gmail. Okay, I just jacked that up, so let me say that again.
Try it all over again.
SL.designs.91 at gmail.com. All right, so that's Scrooge. We got Didi Rodman. What does Didi have? Didi has media screens, lights, fog machines, trussing, foam machines, bubble machines, flamethrowers, custom pool, dry ice, fog machine, outdoor heaters, DJ booth with LEDs and DJ booth with screens, cocktail tables with built-on LED. Okay, I don't see a phone number now. Didi, come on now.
Because you should have Didi phone number.
Okay, he did put another one. Okay, Phone number 407-276-2229. Rodman177 at yahoo.com. And that's Didi Rodman. Equipment for your next event. Okay, and remember, some of these events now are all virtual. What do you call it? Zoom. MP3 Studios, Dejan Daily. We are a production company for visuals such as commercials, movies, etc. Call 904-713-1530. So I'm going to take a little music break, and then and then I'll come back and mention some more businesses. You know what? I gotta let people know who's on next week, also. So I'll let that. I have to pull it up.
Hold on. You want to do that now? You want to do?
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. You sure? You're good for that to know.
Bacchanal
more shack shack and drum. Hey, party can't done, no, party can't done. Tell them, start the mass, the Moko Jumbi go come. Wait, party can't done, hey, party can't done. 1, 2, 3, start the ceremony. Everybody, start to wave, start to wave, start to wave, start to wave. Today's carnival, children. Today's carnival. Everybody, start to wave, start to wave, start to wave, start to wave. On the count of 4, on the count of 4, on the count of 4. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump up, 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 jump up. Bacchanal, 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 bacchanal. Jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up. Bacchanal, 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 bacchanal. Sunday, bacchanal. Monday, bacchanal. Tuesday, bacchanal. Wednesday, bacchanal. Thursday, bacchanal. Friday, bacchanal. Saturday, bacchanal. Every day, every day. Bacchanal. Express yourself. Wine. Express yourself. Rhyme. Express yourself. Make love. Express yourself. Make love.
Long ago in Tobago, the carnival was plenty jam jam and table. They came down to Lucky Show. They came from Colony, horns on their head. One wing is dreadful, eyes always red. One Abyssinia, a hero of man, portraying Lucifer with a fork in his hand.
Is everybody ready to get on board? Say yeah, say yeah. Welcome, come, all man, wind up on a woman, all woman, wind on a man, man. All man, wind up on a woman, all woman, wind up your man, man. Oh God, Lord, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, Lord, oh God. I say come, all man, wind up on a woman, all woman, wind on a man, man. All man, wind up on a woman, all woman, wind up your man, man. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, Lord, oh God. Hey, if I
How high? How high? High. So high I wanna touch the sky. I'm feeling, 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 I'm feeling.
It was a hot night. It was a night for speeding. We were in the mood. Sweet music playing, selections really rocking. She start behaving good. The way she winding, could tell she have a engine that made me feel for speed. That was no problem, 'cause I'm a racing driver and I could handle speed. She had me swinging engine all night, swinging engine all night, swinging engine all night, swinging engine, but swing she engine all night. Hiya!
Every step you take, you make it dance for shame. Causing earthquake, for goodness sake, I wanna start with you. Come on, footsteps, footsteps, stop it harder, footsteps, stop it harder, stop it harder, stop it harder, footsteps, footsteps, stop it on the ground, on the ground, in a double dance party. Upstairs you're finding we, me and the boys, making noise on the ground, on the ground. Downstairs they're hearing we, me and the girls will see. You know what I have on? High heel shoes, and gym boots on the ground, on the ground. Hear this, footsteps, stop it harder, stop it hard, stop it harder, stop it hard. Footsteps, stop it on the ground, come, hey.
All right. That was my exercise for the day. Footsteps. All right. Okay. So next week's guest is reggae singer, or reggae entertainer, Edley Shine. And we're also going to have Jamal. Jamal is Jamal George. Jamal is, he does folklore.
Oh, yes. You did mention. Yes. You mentioned that. Okay.
Yes, we were supposed to have him on during Caribbean Heritage Month, which is June, but it didn't work out that way because he was traveling. So, better late than never. So that's the way I look at it. So we have a pact. Let me see. I also want to let you know who we have coming up after that. So Victorious is August 1st.
You actually going to have him on the show?
Yeah, that's my partner. You know that.
I know.
Because we had to talk about chocolate.
Yeah.
And then he have a new song.
Yeah, but
Fectation.
The rhythm, yes. I think, yes.
Did I say it right?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't heard the actual name. I saw something. And he didn't send it to me yet, so.
Well, he sent it. No, he sent. Well, he had to send it to you special. Because I have it in my email. Okay. So I figure if I have it, then you should have it too. That's how I look at it. But let me stay out of that debate between you and Victorious.
I call him Vix. Alright, Vix.
Rondell Donawa is going to be on the August 8th. On August 15th, we're going to have Calypsonian and, okay, my brain fog is hitting me. He has another title because he is a monarch. Yes, he is a monarch. 2012, I think, Calypso Monarch. Dwayne O'Connor. And then on the 22nd of August, we're going to have another reggae star. Footsteps is his name. And on the 29th, we're going to have Omari Banks. It's another reggae star. So we have a packed schedule for you. Please tune in. And somewhere along the line, of course, after that, we are really going to work hard on having Patrick Dells and Dr. Lane Rolling on the same show. That will be a really good one. So I still have two more businesses to mention.
Oh, perfect.
But I gotta find it first.
So. I really truly wish I could figure out how to do Zoom and OBS. So I can do all that fancy things. See that?
It'll come.
It'll come.
So we got Andrew Dorset, Smilus, music production. Or you can WhatsApp him at 268-727-1001. Now I gotta tell you something about Andrew. Andrew is one of the best keyboardists, musicians, pianists. I mean, he it's not just the expertise on the piano. He brings the vibe. He brings the Yeah, there are a lot of good musicians out there, but not all of them have that Andrew has that okay? So he's in Antigua right now, so WhatsApp him at 268-727-1001. Brian Busy B. Williams, Financial Services, Debt Management, Retirement Planning and Protection, Life Insurance. Call him at 727-515-2000. 727-515-2000. And the last one we have on this list is Keish Dwarika. It's ice cream, national ice cream. So, wait a second. July 19. What's the date today? Oh, that's tomorrow. So, okay, National Ice Cream Day is tomorrow. $1 vanilla or chocolate classic ice cream in a cup or cone. Sunday, July 19th, while supplies last. Phone orders 954-422-7345. So that's down in Fort Lauderdale. All right, so those are all the businesses that we have listed that actually share their information so that we can share it on the show. So don't hate. They did what you should be doing. Come on. Send us the information. We'll mention you on the show, okay? So, Cody, you got something else? Because, wait. So, remember I was telling you guys about the products. SRS Inc. SRSIncCorp.com. There's also a phone number that goes with that. 844-977-0800. 844-977-0800. Hand sanitizers, temperature detection and face recognition tablets, the disinfectant floor mat. I really need to call to find out how much for that because I need one for my house. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of people passing through my house, but I think it's a good product to have in your house. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I have two boys.
And both of them are heavily into, well, not both of them. Jordan is heavily into sports.
Both of them. Well, both of them. The other one almost plays semi-pro. Well, Jordan is AAU amateur. Jordan Takari plays every other day.
So you all need that foot mat. You all need that doormat, because we need one at my house. Disinfectant floor mat. Call 844-977-0800 and go to the website www.srsincorp.com. We're almost about to get out of here.
Yes, we are.
I want one of my favorite songs. I got a couple of them. Pick one now. Like Trouble in the Morning. I tell him pick one and I tell him which one it is. What can I say? I'm confusing like that.
I had a nice mix. What song you want?
You had a nice mix?
I had a real.
Well, you can still play the mix. Just play a little.
I'll play
a little piece of my song and then you can play the mix after.
No. Which one you want? No.
I like Trouble by Vaughn.
All right, you will get that.
Okay, but I still want to hear the mix. So let me see who we got here. We got Sonia Leon, Randy Gamaldo, Curtis Jackson. Thanks for doing what you do. Oh, you're welcome. wait. David Alton. Hey, David, we want you on the show.
When we come to play, we mash up front, all of dance we like a hammer. 'Cause everybody chop it up together, chop it up together.
All right, that's enough.
Hey, David, come on the show. We got some of the best all-round names worldwide on the show, and you will be one of them. Denise Banfield Fletcher, my homegirl from, the website again. I mentioned it. And Dr. Rollin mentioned it in the post. So just go through I'll mention it again. www.srsincorp as in Paul.com. Let's see. Keisha, hi, how you doing, Keisha? Cheryl Sue, my homie, how you doing, darling? I hope you all enjoy the show. Mr. Ron Barrage, hello. How you doing? Raymond Roach, na 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 na.
We gotta get out of here.
Words.
We gotta get out of
here.
here.
No.
We gotta get here.
We gotta. Come on, man.
Look like trouble in the morning when the liquor start to act up, when the music start to pump up, and the girl ready to ramage. Trouble in the morning when I know we're close to sober, when the party almost over.
You agree with me when I say we gotta get Vaughn on the show?
Yeah.
We gotta get Vaughn on the show.
We do. Really.
He is the cover of iTunes Entertainment Magazine, and I gotta let you know, iTunes Entertainment Magazine, of which I am the editor-in-chief. We just hit a 1 millionth viewing mark last week. So we going into a million and whatever, heading up to the 2 million and the 3 million mark.
Ooh, hit that bass boy.
That's what happens when you work hard. Passing that on to you. Lord of mercy. It's we want to say goodbye. We will see you on the air next week, Saturday. And our guests will be Jamal George and reggae star Edley Shine. In the meantime, please be safe, walk with God. Let him be the center of your being. We'll be on the air. Don't forget the show is recorded and you can hear it in its recorded format on islandbeatradio.net. In the meantime, we want to say hello and goodbye and see you on the air next week to iTunes radio listeners and to you on Facebook. One love.
Good morning. Thank you, Father. How you doing? I will praise the Most High One. I will magnify His name in the morning. I will glorify in song for the things that He has done in the evening.